As you and I, we played against Washington when they were the #1 overall seed in the NCAA tournament, and Minnesota 8-30, last in the West. Jones Jr. can't get the loose ball. Vanderbilt runs away with it, tied up, and against Lehman. Cantor, offensive rebound, tries to go back up, blocked by Vanderbilt, saved to Towns. Both these teams played less than 24 hours ago. Numbers advantage for Minnesota. Vanderbilt, nice cut. They are combined 2 of 15, and Lillard loses the ball. Here comes Vanderbilt.
He felt he got his arm grabbed, and it did look that way.
Trent Jr. splits a pair. Lehman, catch and shoot 3. Just lead in the last 2 games.
Well, both teams had different points of emphasis coming into this game.
For other teams, you know, when they up against a guy like that. And I think a player of his caliber, the game, like, this is where I can hurt you. And I'm always a threat.
Lillard trying to fight through the defensive line.
He got to finish that one. That's what Towns is going to tell him. Nasir on the loose. If he qualified, he hasn't played in enough games for him to qualify.
Lillard with Towns defending. Blows right by and puts it up with the left. Cantor there for the offensive rebound, right back in.
He's always there.
Melo working against Reed. Quick trigger. Towns, the pump fake. Back outside. And Noel.
A slow start is what it is. They got to make the corrections. Keep getting shots.
Towns with little defending. Defends him well out. Lillard tries to get by Towns.
Here, he runs over like he's going to set the screen on Okogie's right. Instead, he slides over to the left of Okogie. Dame.
Possible 2-for-1 opportunity for Minnesota. Noel wants the 2-for-1. Noel, leading scorer for Minnesota with 6. Hasn't been shy about the 3-point shot. Misses it. Reed there to clean it up.
It's that defensive rebounder's job to look at the ball. Oh, they stayed down on the Melo pump fake. Still didn't matter.
He's had 4 straight games of multiple threes for the Blazers, but getting to the cup. Edwards trying to go by Little. Simon shaking Okogie.
Don't miss that line.
Noel flips it to Hernan Gomez. Pump fake. Nice move.
So to them, all these possessions have to matter, which the challenge in that is them knowing.
Here's Melo. Spinning to the baseline. Carmelo. Hood scrambles down the floor. Covington back to Hood. Nice 2-man game. Rodney Hood capital.
And be under control like that.
And they sell you with that pump fake too. Covington, a rainbow. 10. If you do the math, is about 25 games away for Carmelo. Edwards.
A vast majority of players who he knew he was better than. Oh, up top for the lob.
Melo to Little.
Blazers tried to run that play at the last home game against the Suns in year as a pro, last year in a Trailblazer uniform. He's a special player, one of the all-time greats.
Trent Jr. over to Hood. Hood elevates.
First half.
Hood with 5. Towns back on the floor, spinning by Jones Jr. Portland now 3 of 14 from 3. Edwards. His corner 3 is off. Lillard intercepted by Edwards. Edwards trying to break down Covington and Lillard.
3 or whatever the case is. He's going to attack.
Trent Jr. corner 3.
Feels like another bucket coming on.
Trent Jr. over to Covington.
A lot of good in that one.
Jones Jr. losing Vanderbilt, goes up with the right. Cantor there.
Just to run in there, grab that rebound, draw some defenders with you.
8-0 run for Portland, but Towns with the slam to put a cap on that. Rubio going against Covington, slips the pass to Vanderbilt. Dame now 4 of 9 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3. Rubio still. Trent Jr. 8 to shoot, driving against Edwards. Nice finish. His second personal. Trent Jr. shaking Edwards and sticking the jumper. Towns, double team, flips it to Vanderbilt. He tries to go up and under through the...
To their credit, they do a good job cutting off the basketball. They did that yesterday. Rocco beat everybody down the floor.
Edwards, another look from outside. Whistled for disheveling the defender. Jones Jr. just snatches it.
Wingspan, quickness, and anticipation.
Lillard tied up. Minnesota forces the turnover. Lehman fumbles the ball, somehow gets it to Edwards. He'll fire a three, and what a sequence for Minnesota.
It went from sloppy to potential play of the game.
Has a chance to play more. Lillard, a three. That's his first one. Cantor wants to go to work, shakes off Layman, tries to scoop it up and under, taps it in, taps it twice. Cantor still fighting for it. Blazers trying to go for it. Cantor blocked by Vanderbilt. Timberwolves as a team, 8 of 17 from the free throw line. Bounce pass, Lillard, easy flush. Edwards trying to attack Little. Lamar Lillard just canned another three, and the Blazers have tied this up at 63 apiece. Rubio. Lillard short on the three. Towns brings it down. Rubio. He'll fire a three. Melo with Edwards defending him. Up top, Trent Jr. unloads one and three. Blazers starting to heat up from outside. Towns trying to go into the paint. Gallops.
Off balance did Towns on the shot and somehow found the angle.
Lillard trying to blow by Towns. He members, and Lillard continues to carve out his own legacy. Edwards. After the finish, he is still on the baseline. He is not coming down the floor. So the Timberwolves' leading scorer, their rookie, Anthony Edwards, on the floor after making under a minute left in the third. Lillard, plenty of daylight, and makes the Timberwolves pay.
Speed, balance, quickness, rhythm impacted. Rocco fought through it, but got bumped off his drive.
Hernangomez curls into a three. Reed there for the offensive putback.
There's a mismatch or a miscue on trying to box out that offensive player. Reed able to.
Towns whips it to Okogie. Hernangomez trying to go baseline around Simons. Foul and one. Lillard whips a pass to Covington. Trent Jr. spots up in the corner. Minnesota lead is 7. Just under 8 minutes left to play. Noel will try to answer with another three, and he does.
Enough where he gets the space.
Fourth three for Noel off the bench. Lillard, he gets a three off. Edwards with Melo defending. Edwards will launch a three, and Edwards one-on-one against Melo again. He'll sidestep into a long three, and Anthony Edwards, you just tip your cap. 7 to shoot. Hood defends. Noel going baseline. Covington, great defense, but then a foul. This time trying to go one-on-one against Lillard. Lowers his shoulder. Covington able to pop it free. Trent Jr. a three in transition. Lillard over Towns. Cans it.
Up top. And Dame could do the rest.
6 quick points by the Blazers. So Anthony Edwards. Lillard gets by Rubio. Back outside. Melo, quick trigger, gets it.
Go for three. If he gets a great look, you always want Dame taking it. But unless Minnesota tonight, it looked like he has some words. If not for Gary, is somebody sitting in the front row? He's definitely feeling it there.
Lead is 8. Covington attacking the lane, goes up, foul, and the bucket. Defending without fouling. Covington shakes Towns and gets fouled.
Shifted him with the left to right crossover. Ooh, and there goes the timeout from Chris Finch.
At the review, the play is overturned to an offensive foul.
Melo will fire the three in transition. Jones Jr. trying to get it. Lillard gets it. Trent Jr. fires away. It's off, but a foul. Jr. Here's Towns back to Rubio. Rubio knocks down Lillard, and Damian Lillard, another clutch charge.
He's true to this, getting into the spot, and he slid a little bit.
The play has been overturned to a blocking foul.
Towns fires it ahead. Rubio off to the races. Blazers trying to foul Rubio. Rubio switches on. Lillard.
Oh, yeah.
Gets fouled by Rubio. Or the steal here off the inbounds. Rubio fouled quickly. Melo to inbounds. Covington pops free. Back to Melo. Launches a deep three. Off the back iron. Trent Jr. trying to tip it in. Covington there. Blazers trail by 3. Rubio quickly fouled by Hood. Melo to Covington. Covington steps into the 3. Hits it at the horn, but that'll be a win for Minnesota.